Heyo, yeah, well, I just woke up and was out all night working and stuff, but let's knock out some more side.
You alright?
Of course, there's
Something
more side
troubling you?
quests. Something troubling
No
you.
more than usual. It's just
Let me kill my screen for you guys, but I'll keep on for now. It's just side quests. But
Eddie's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Now, the problem is that Ed is due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there
Of
anything
course
I
you
can
will
do
be.
to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then.
But not just any good luck charm.
not just any
just
good luck
any.
charm. Yep.
No.
Poor Clive.
One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway.
Good old Sprite.
Thing is,
Oh yeah.
they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I try and track one down myself, only...
Oh my
Only the
god.
big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Good old Clive. Collector of silver chocobo feathers. Yeah, I'm trying to knock out a quick hour or so. I actually got early access screening to this film called The Creator, which looks amazing. Of course, there's one more over here. Seen Jeremy Johns reviewed it. He liked it, and it's by Gareth Edwards, who did Rogue One and the first Godzilla one with Bryan Cranston in it, and looks amazing. So I get early access. Want to check it out? Concern for Jill. Okay. Hey, look, the pen is money. I got a trophy. So this from Joshua. It says, though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction, before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this more in private. I mean, yeah.
If Joshua was worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
It's kind of like you could say it's almost taken some lore from Attack on Titan, because if you ever watch the anime, the Titans, they have these massive powers, but by doing that, it drastically shortens their lifespan. That's the curse of having a Titan. I think it's 7 years or something, so I gotta rewatch it, but I'm still waiting for the damn thing to end. So it's kind of like this one where they could turn it to dominance, but it's really hurting them. But so I don't know.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to... right up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
Dawn forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Sorry, microphone's muted again. I don't know why. Yeah, as you can see, I was enjoying the cutscene with Joshua and Clive, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just kill the camera. But okay, so it's gone here. Of course, it's Joshua, but get the power of the bird. So I think we got like 3 side missions done and back into the main storyline. If I get a feeling with this game, I'm probably not gonna have enough time to get back to the main storyline. But what are you gonna do? Still have to do YouTube reviews, and going to see the creator looks fantastic. Probably like the last good movie that's gonna come out in all of 2023.
Carava, if you
Well, I
were
guess
a
officially,
where would you hide?
I guess officially the strike is over, which shocker, like that was ever gonna last long. But hey, look, it's a turtle, and a turtle wants to die. Poor little guy.
It looks like we found
You're
him.
correct though, these fuckers got a lot of hit points. But nothing a good old beam from Bahamut can't take care of. Hey, dirty turtle.
Get him! This one. Get him! Another!
Get him in his ass. Show him technique. I got time? Oh, I did. Nice. Bungetsu, help me. Right. And you're dead. Get over it. A bit of Bahamut here. Alright, enemy slain. So yeah, usually don't see Wednesday movies, but they're gonna send me some early access stuff and take advantage of it. I'm not paying for it. Get the shell. Yay. Look at the mutt.
If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself.
Yeah, poor Clive's like, you know, I killed the thing, but it was a pain in the ass. Not for me, but for Clive. Okay. 1, 2, 3 more, and try a little cutscene before we go. Yeah, so it's like I could, I don't know, even if I didn't have to work anymore, this whole thing with quote-unquote full-time streaming, I'll tell people I just, I don't know, maybe because I don't look at by any means, trust me, I did an hour back workout, and after the movie, I'm going to do an hour leg workout with dumbbells in my house, but I do stay active.
Time to fight.
I still love video games, trust me, and I won't never stop. I was at a point where it's like I don't know, if I spend 3 hours sitting around, I feel like weird. I'm not sure it's, even like when I'm at work, I've almost been driving at work and I've been doing like 10 or 12 hour shifts. I give myself like a break every 2 hours. I'd get out and, you know, find some place to walk around and just you know, do a 5-minute just stretch. Happens to office workers all the time though. You know, they say like they're sitting down in front of their desk for 10 hours a day, and yeah, I couldn't, even like mentally, I couldn't do it, like be a programmer. I could have freaking teleported. Son of a bitch, sorry. mean, trust me, I had my fair share of days back in the day of Halo 2 and stuff and Call of Duty, but just not the same anymore. Like, I just get tired of playing team deathmatch for freaking 8 hours in a row. Got the oil.
It's oil.
Okay. Where's
What happened here?
Where's
It's a
the
miracle
mutt?
there was any left at all.
The mutt should know. There it is. But
We'll
beat
get
this
the
game
materials to Mint so she can
sooner
finish her
than later,
prototype.
so I can get ready for Spider-Man 2. Yeah, good thing about playing this on New Game Plus is I've already seen, all the cutscenes, and you can skip through a cutscene. So instead of, has showing this for viewing purposes, I can, when the time comes, just, skip through everything. Get right to the combat and just kill shit faster.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Stuff is hard to kill, but I'm not worried about it. Oh, nope, I can't. I hate when maps do this shit. You can't go up there. Jesus. Damn bird. That was it. Behind it the whole time. Cutscene.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Mans Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Martha's Rest. Why'd you say that name? Somebody shared on our Facebook group from the
Let's
bad
hope one of the
movie.
merchants here has what Gav needs.
There we go.
Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
Can I ask around? Where's this silver pigeon at? That's what they are, they're big pigeons. Oh, it's funny, they call it chocobos, like chickens, friends of mine, but they're kind of like more like an ostrich when you think about it. Dear God. Clive, why can't you jump? Anybody here? Just, guess nobody in the inn. Damn it all. Or who else? Somebody. The mutt doesn't know.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
There we go. Tell me about the bird. Tell me.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone? Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine?
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there...
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Okay, any more merchants around here? Oh, you're a villager. You're not important.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Somebody must know. There we go. Tell me about this special pigeon.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true.
Indeed, since I'm already here, I'll just run that with him.
But since I'm already here,
Yeah, Cloud's a nice guy and all. Like, listen, dude, I know you're having a kid and everything, but it's kind of the end of the goddamn world here. But you got more important things going on. Giving you a freaking damn silver feather. People cannot accuse Cloud of being a bad person. I'll find it. I promise to detective nearby. Hold up.
thanks, Cal.
Get out of here, plant, before I kill you. That's cool.
This one's awake.
I've been here this many times and not noticed this thing before. Weird. Guessing probably some kind of trophy. They're similar to the stones and within this hidden virtual battlefield by Clive and Clive alone. Each one prints a time trial. Huh. Of a single icon. Okay. Still, it's a problem.
Let's
Yeah, I
see
won't do that
what's inside.
stream, man. Shit, I guess I have no choice. Yeah, I'll do it later. I think things like that are just like, you know, it doesn't add nothing right now, and I'll just take like 10 minutes to do.
Come on.
I'm not streaming. Just said I play this game for like right now for storyline purposes and everything, and I don't know. You know. I don't know if I was watching somebody play a game, I would want to see him playing time trials and
Just for a
shit.
change.
I'd just probably get pretty boring, but again, I'm not a full timer at this stuff. Damn it. I'm guessing it's down there now. I mean, oh, this way. It's an ogre, not a chocobo. Damn it. We're good this way then. Alright. Nope. How do we go over there? There we go. Yep. I'm gonna dismount. I found it. The tracks of a bird.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Well, of course it is. Just don't kill it, just plug its feather. Hey, little buddy.
I don't hear anything.
I mean, screw it. That's all we need.
Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Indeed, and have to kill one. Are we done? Alright, cool, we are. No side mission done. I think we're... Oh, of course, had to be one over here. Stupid. Let's get him out the way. Another day of side missions. My Adventures of Final Fantasy. Okay, let's see. Alright. Is that a behemoth over there? Yes, it is. Could kill you, but you're not worth my time. Unless you piss me off, pal. I do love behemoths in this game, how they make them where they're challenging. Like, you know, I'm not scared like to die to one per se, but you know, just gonna walk in and two-shot the bastard. Like, you have to earn this kill. Okay, so we're doing it. Inconvenient truth. Alright, what's going on here?
The entire village looks abandoned.
It does.
Which house would a bookworm live in?
Ooh, piece of candy. We both saw it. Come on, you know that. Ah. Can't you jump, you son of a... Curse you, Clive, and your small leaping abilities. Alright. This damn book. Open up. Oh god, where is it? Oh, I'll take that. Bloody hides, eh? Okay, Wyvern's talking. I'm not reading all of it. The Moogle, yeah, I mean...
This was certainly varied.
Moogles are freaking annoying. Chapter 16. The Fall of the Bears. Hey, it's 16. Like 6. Like Final Fantasy 16.
But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Okay. And why is that icon right there for? Yep, no.
Leaving so soon, stranger?
Are you stupid? What are you planning down there?
Watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
So to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Oh boy. Keep telling yourself that, pal. I mean, you do know who Clive is, right?
Shall we?
Idiots. All of them. Oh, look, he's got a big stick. Giggity. Kill your friends here. Kill your friend here. Okay, kill your friend here. Oh, I can't. Just because why not? Let's go. Got him. And you're dead. Ugh, into the ground too. It's so beautiful looking. Check it out. $68K, I think it's a record for me. Shit. Clive, we kill from your cold dead hands. Like, yeah, you really won't, pal.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came. And of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait! Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
I mean, he's kind of, he's not totally wrong with that. I mean, I don't know.
Fly, Ambrosia!
Well, it's old cliche, but an old saying that history is written by the winners. Sad but true. And again, I always care about that. I like that statement that facts don't care about your feelings. Even that pisses people off nowadays, because I feel a certain way. Like, I don't care how much you feel that 2 + 2 = 5 = 4. It's how math works. And Bergman. Alright, how do we get in there? Around this way? Yeah. Not the best traversal here. I'm assuming that's the road. No, okay.
That'll do, girl. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry's still here.
Hopefully. I have to kill something to get to it. Get him, Clive. Get him. Wherever it is, they're gonna be. It's gonna pop up. Hey, look, a chest. Right. Oh, wow. Sharp fangs. Yay. Okay, I don't care.
Disposed of.
The press yard, 20 sandbags, the furnace.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
Yeah.
Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
Right here, this has got to be it. Yep. I have recently learned that my own daughter was among the children turned to stone by the brutal training I subjected them to. I had not so much as thought of her since handing over to the authorities as a baby. Wow. But inquiries with the military confirmed it. It was her. I'd been torturing my own flesh and blood. Damn, dude. Now I see her everywhere. Today, one of the children smiled at me in the hope of receiving a few scraps from my table. It was her smile. The smile she inherited from her mother, the mother I killed for giving birth to a bear. Damn. Their ghosts have all come back to haunt me. My daughters, my wives, all of them, all those children. So many have died at my hand. I can bear the guilt no longer. And so I have decided tomorrow I too must die. It will be the last order I give those poor wretches, the last torment I subject them to. I will command them to tear me limb from limb and inter my cursed corpse beneath the white tree whose crooked hands reach to the sky in supplication. And beside me, my shame, my curse, the record of all their names, all those I have wronged. That's deep. Bastard.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan?
Stop torturing children, you fuck.
There's only one way to find out.
That's my friend. I'll talk to him, Junior. He's watched a couple of these. He's like, Chris, when you get into this stuff, man, these freaking people and the bears, they treat the bears so awful. Like, really? Torture my own flesh and blood because she was a bear. Sick bastard.
A forked white tree. This must be the place.
Well, let's find out. Did they kill him here?
Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Hans, 10 years old. Jesus, scum conditioning. Alfred, Franz, 12. Gee, up, all his kids. Sick bastard.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect of all this misery? It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, boys. Enjoy this.
This place is cursed.
You're dead. You're used to it. Powers of Clive. Okay. Should be good to go.
I'm done.
Alright. Alright. I think we're good. To my knowledge, zoom out. Just double check everything. So I think we're freaking done finally. Oh, glorious day. Now this movie starts an hour and a half, and forget like 20-minute drive to. Wow, I'm always late, so he's got 20 minutes of previews, and just want to stop and grab a soda. I think I got a coupon too for like free popcorn. So
Vivian, I found it. The book you lost.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the Bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the Hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
The truth, it's all subjective. Oh, real quick, let's see what you got for us.
Welcome
Give me
to the
free
Patron's
stuff.
Whisper.
I love free stuff.
Come to
We all
claim
do.
your just desserts.
Hey, Genji gloves.
All yours.
Cool.
All done?
I'm just curious what it does. I have to know. What is Genji gloves? Oh look, the Founder's Grasp. I mean, better, but I believe Genji gloves does increases damage dealt to enemies. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's not bad, but the Defender. Okay. And these quests, and we're good to go. Check my time before I start going to Origin and just double check. Not too late. Most likely probably finish this game tomorrow. Try to log in as soon as I wake up, just get it out the way. Not that I'm rushing, but you know, got videos to make too.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0. And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Mid, if I have to go on another freaking fetch quest, I'm going to slay you.
Midadol mentioned
I swear. Give it up, kids.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling. everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Okay, made your damn cogwheel. Jeez.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... well, you just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flight and it won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Okay, more stuff with Mid, and alright. I got a model airship, yay! Let's hand these other freaking quests now. It's so cool because she's Clive's daughter. She's actually a fun character too, so.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Cid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
If I may? The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you, Cid. I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
Yes. Remember them all. Oh, look, I got use memorize cooldown by 1.2 seconds. I'm so happy. Oh, give the game credit. Plenty of freaking accessories and look at chest.
Suppose it's magic keeping the water.
Goblin coins from a goblin. Okay, so we got to deliver the damn silver pigeon feather, and Priceless has returned to the hideaway and visit the backyard. And we shall. If I have to cut it short, then so be it, but I'm hoping I can get one more cutscene in before I gotta leave. Jump down, Clive, you prick. Just saying. Good jump, you douche. Ugh. Almost there. go. Take your stuff.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Cid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilafeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Oh, of course we have to. Well, before we do that, hand this damn chocobo feather. Stupid botanist wants everything.
Say what you will, Lady Karen is seen.
Let's ask my buddy about real quick. I was telling him
So what do I
doing
owe
all
you?
side missions still. Why can't
So
I craft
will
the
it
other
be?
stuff? What was it? Yeah. So dark steel and primitive battle horn. I have to look this stuff up later then, because apparently you have to. I mean, I don't know where stuff is, but I'm going to search for it. I'll just do a new game plus.
It
I'm
was
stressing
no trouble. Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Cid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Oh, of course, I had to speak to Edda. Oh, dear God. After that, get the freaking snow daisies, and then we're done. Hopefully. So, he had more hunts available. He probably does, bastard. Which I'll do it, so I'll do that shit offline. There is new ones. My buddy said that too. He's like, dude, there's more hunts available. And look at that, Pandemonium, and I said, I'll do this stuff. I don't think people care about me killing this shit. I'll do like a quick half hour before I go to work. Those hunts out the way.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, me lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day, my mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. Me whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe...
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway, after I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Look at that brotherly love. I mean, of course, it's displayed in glass chambers, but a potent, potable made from honey collected in the Northern Territory, short summers, and fermented slowly over the next 6 moons. Said to warm the belly on the North End's cold winter nights. I said it was thirsty. Some great moments, great character moments. All right, let's get these. What possibly could there more be in there? Jesus Christ. I feel bad for, like, anybody. It's, yeah, I can see people stay tuned out, like, sorry, man. I'll do this, and I'll make sure I do the hunts offline. But what is going on? Making amends. For who, what? Okay. Says, okay, we're gonna see Hippocrates.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
This is a tale to tell, number 2. So I think it was like all the quest lines in the third one. So hopefully this is just talking. Let's find out.
Lawsman Hippocrates, I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Cid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. the blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the colour. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's Roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Okay, that's pretty
Knowledge
simple.
hoarded is knowledge lost, despite scouring the shelves. I have found only one but it is in Waloed. I have compiled some new entries.
God.
If you would like to see them,
Yeah,
I
not
have a
gonna read all
few
that stuff.
new
But
notes that might
still cool
interest
animation. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Jesus, a lot of wisdom there. That's got a trophy. The more you know. Alright, well, cool. That was easy, a trophy to unlock.
There is
Awesome.
a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we
That's a
consider
lot more to
today?
give that. Jeez.
Faster!
Hopefully it's be pretty simple. I mean, you know what's gonna happen. Get there, bunch of damn monsters are guarding the item, kill it real quick, and rinse and repeat. It's how these things go. Well, as long as I can make it there real quick. I don't want to just get one cutscene in with the storyline before I left, but getting low on time. Always am. Yeah. I have to make a video for this movie when I'm done with it, so hopefully it's the first game sometime tomorrow.
Twice over.
Okay,
Purple
there we go.
flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Oh, there we go. Dismount.
You deserve a rest.
Go ahead, pal. There you go. Oh yeah, level up. Can't fly right here. Okay. Like happy old man.
There they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Okay. It's pretty simple. Alright, take your flower.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him. Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No, only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, Accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tails. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soul in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A Stolas quill. Or more precisely, my Stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Okay, cool. That's done. Pretty good scene between Clive and Deanna. Damn, all she did is look. The quill, what's behind what's mercy? Huh. Reduce the gate for cooldown by 6 seconds. That's pretty badass. Your dialogue's better than mine. Yeah, Starfield, boy, it's getting some mixed reviews, to say the least. I think Starfield, well, you know, because it's the space freaking version of Skyrim, but yeah. It's just at the point where it's, I mean, I have Game Pass on Xbox, and my buddy's like, do you want to check it out? And I'm going to do it eventually. I got a 16 storyline is so freaking good. I don't care about Starfield at the moment. And so with Spider-Man 2 coming out soon, I'm just...
And how might I help the garrison today?
Man, as people know, it's just I don't have... I feel like the time anymore. Like Witcher 3 had some of the best. I mean, I couldn't even begin to stream that because it's, you know... The damn DLCs are longer than the freaking main game. Like, Witcher 3, it's not hard by any means to dump like 300 hours into that fucking game. Like, that's why I said when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, I just played it once and that was it. I got every achievement, every gold star, everything you could do in Red Dead Redemption because I knew I wouldn't pick it up again. But some people, yeah, I mean, you could dump like 6. I think it took me, before I had a channel, like 6 months to play Red Dead Redemption 2. And I played it every day, and people are like, yeah, how did it take so long? I'm like, well, if you're only playing an hour or two a day, and you had a 300-hour freaking game, just, you know, do the math. I mean, you know, I'm not complaining. Like, if you get the time for it, if you can, you know, dump 200 hours into a game, that's worth it by all means. So Starfield, I'm hearing. Again, I think my one friend, he loves it to death, says it's favorite game of the year. I see other people on YouTube reviewing it saying it's not that good. So, but I heard the dialogue is pretty, it's pretty clunky.
The meadows are vast.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to do this.
Where do we even start?
As from Tales vs. Gayface was right about the messaging. The characters are boring and the story is mid. Yeah, the gameplay is great. Honestly, that's you're not the first person, Tim, to say that. Even my buddy, I think my friend, he's more forgiving about the shitty dialogue. He's like, he likes the game so much. And no, I still like Az. I try watching when I can, but I'm mostly been doing is just when I'm at work, I'll keep Az or something on in the background, or like Mauler, and just listen to these guys. Which I was shocked at. I said I wanted Az to play more 16, and he it's been kind of funny. Just he took a break to play Starfield, and he made a like big mistake. So I wish he would just get back into 16 because I love Az. I usually don't care about people playing video games, but, you know, sometimes, like, Az or Mauler, they're pretty cool with that. And Search for Snow Daisies in Royal Meadows. Okay, well, just right around, I guess. I see Mauler's been playing that Life of P, so I think tonight when I go to work, what I'll do is probably just listen to him play Life of P, Life of Pi, whatever. My kid has been talking about it, so there it is. Of course, it's different when you got a friggin' full-time job. Alright, is it over there then? Okay. Leveling system is... Skyrim had the greatest level system. Oh, I won't debate you on that, if you ask me. Get better by doing. Yeah, from what I heard, it's a lesser version of Skyrim. Some people are fine with that. Right. Is that good enough? There we go. Let's just kill this shit real quick.
See them?
Yeah, you know, open world games have their place. But Skyrim, even despite it being open world and stuff, yeah. I mean, bottom line is there's a reason Skyrim, you know, freaking it's the best-selling like open world RPG ever. They put it like on goddamn Skyrim on your phone, Skyrim on PS, 2, 3, 4, Skyrim on PC, Skyrim on fucking now that Oculus Quest has it, and PlayStation VR or Skyrim, like the board game. You can't blame the guys. Like, people are saying so, like, Skyrim on Steam. Like, why the hell Bethesda milking it for? Like, well, when your game sells 30 billion copies, you can't freaking blame them.
What do you see, boy?
Hey, look, it's Minotaur. That's just begging for me to kill it. Alright, let's go, boy.
This is the last one.
Stop me from getting flowers, huh? Titan. Well, I just, you know, I've done for all Skyrim DLC 2 back in the day, and just, I love the combat system for what they are, but also for that huge Devil May Cry fan. I also love this game for just fucking combat is so awesome. That's one of my other friends Junior got me into this game for, because we played every Devil May Cry game together. At some point, I should just get DMC 5, PS5, and just stream it. Fuck with that game. I didn't like DMC. I remember when it came out, a lot of people give DMC shit because it was the Western version of Devil May Cry, and did the whole like sorcery with Dante, and I was fine with that. I mean, I don't think it was as good, but I did do it later. I mean, with the storyline, just changing differences between Dante and Virgil. Makes me now just, you know, now having a channel now and doing some streaming, some live, some TV talks and stuff that with older games. I like that fun again. I would like to stream Azura's Wrath, because Azura's Wrath is just like, you press 4 buttons, you watch a 3-hour cutscene. You press 4 buttons, watch a 3-hour cutscene, but Azura's Wrath is like, that's everything I love as a Dragon Ball Z Bleach anime fucking fan. It's like the ultimate anime for a video game, that's all it is. It's just one big ass cutscene. Azura's Wrath, I think any game I've ever played in my life has the most bullshit what the hell moments, because it's so over the top and I love it. Like, guys are throwing planets at each other and shit. Alright, fortunately, I'm going to finish this one, and I'm officially done with every side quest. Not them complaining, but, you know, I'm going to have to stop and see this movie.
I expected.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of hype on the creator. You know, it's got Gareth Edwards, and even Jeremy John said the budget is only $80 million, but he goes, it looks like it's a $300 million budget. It's all about how much you guys give a shit.
They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Okay, Jill, here, have your damn flowers. She's up there, yeah. And we are done for today, once I give Jill her pretty little flower. I know you're depressed, it sucks losing Shiva, but also you kind of willingly give it up too, so. It's all about consent.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. but I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the Tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting back.
Good old Clive and
I
Jill.
expect the others are wondering where
So
we are.
beautiful.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Ooh, Snow Shiva's kiss. Huh, nice. Joining hands with Jill. Jill's joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. That's not late now, but I need a screenshot. You know why? Because this is, I mean, damn, guys. Anything you need to know about Final Fantasy right here. Take a screenshot. Bam. And one more. Just, my God. I love. So we are officially done, and we head to the hideout. Just before we end this stuff. And I'm going to say goodbye for now and go see this movie. And tomorrow, when I stream, I will officially be heading to the end of Final Fantasy 16. Been a great journey so far. Awesome. And it's at an hour and a half. Not bad. So, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. And we're officially done with all the side quests. We'll see what happens with, Clive and Joshua going to fight Ultima. All right. But let me go actually. So number 2, save the damn game. So save the game, check this movie out, make a video tonight, and get it ready for tomorrow. Awesome. Okay, quick hour and a half. I'll try to get 2 hours in tomorrow. Just depends on my schedule, but